Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Buckeye News Update here on Lantern TV. I'm Franz Ross. The Ohio State basketball team has been off to a rough start this year. However, after back-to-back Big Ten wins, the Buckeyes are starting to hit their stride. Ohio State welcomed number 23 Indiana to the Schottenstein Center on Sunday afternoon and defeated the Hoosiers by a score of 82-70. Doing big things for Ohio State was freshman guard D'Angelo Russell and forward jae'sean Tate, who each hit the 20-point mark on the night.
Shot 62% from the field, so I give it credit to all my teammates. They were making shots and finishing. I was just finding them, so it made my job easier.
I think we are starting to, find what our roles, hit our strides. As Coach would say, we were up and down throughout the season, and I think these 2 wins in a row, that's all we kept talking about is how important it was to just get 2 wins in a row. So.
This weekend saw a couple of celebrations for the national champion Ohio State football team. The Buckeyes first got together for a rally on Friday night in the packed Ohio Union.
So there was every reason for this not to happen. The one thing that no one really counted on was the spirit and togetherness of his team.
And on Saturday, over 40,000 fans filled Ohio Stadium to cheer on the Buckeyes in the cold as Ohio State brought its plethora of new hardware home to Columbus.
There's going to be many thoughts throughout history when you remember the 2014 Buckeyes, but I'm going to give you a couple examples of who we really are. This is the most selfless group of players and people that I've ever been around.
Every time we go out on the field, practice games, it's all about the guys next to us. And I dedicated this season and them last couple of games to these 2 guys on my left and my right. Go Bucks!
Even with the freezing temperatures and snowy coating, hundreds of Ohio State students made their way from the Ohio Union to their new sorority houses for this year's bid day. After 11 days of recruitment, 843 undergraduate students got to find out which one of the 17 sororities they will now call home.
So first, I just want to say welcome to one of the most honored traditions of the university. By accepting membership into a sorority, you've collectively joined the largest women's organization at the Ohio State University. The entire sorority and fraternity community makes over 4,600. By the end of this semester, we anticipate over 5,000 members. So you are joining our community when we're continuing to grow.
I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to join a sorority, and I know I'm just going to be so happy and really excited to get involved in the Greek community.
OSU students woke up to a mini tundra across campus on Monday in what was classified as a level 1 snow emergency. We're now going to John Bangoff, who's going to let us know if the flakes will keep falling or if the snow on the sidewalks will start to melt.
Franz, that system has now moved through, dropped anywhere between 2 and 3 inches of snow across campus last night, and what we're left with is just plenty of cold air. Only going to get up to a high of 23 degrees today, 14 degrees as we head into your Tuesday morning. It's going to be downright chilly, plenty of clouds out today. Heading into tomorrow, not much different. We get up a little bit warmer, high of 25 degrees, a little bit more sunshine in the forecast, but again, mostly cloudy skies. Heading into Wednesday, a little bit warmer, but plenty of sunshine. High of 30 degrees is going to feel quite a bit warmer as we don't have many clouds in the sky. Heading into Thursday, though, we do it once again, round 2. High of 39 degrees. We're going to have some rain starting around lunchtime, I expect, changing to snow by the evening, and before it's all said and done, anywhere between 2 and 4 inches more of snow on campus. I'm meteorologist John Bangoff. Back to you in the studio.
Last fall, the Lantern published an editorial recognizing that for the first semester in at least 6 years, the Ohio State president did not grant an interview for Lantern editors. However, on Monday, President Michael Drake made the trip from Bricker Hall to the Journalism Building for his first Lantern interview. Even though video access was denied, you can still find pieces of the discussion in print and on the web at thelantern.com. That's all for this episode of Buckeye News Update. You can find more OSU news on Thursday's Buckeye News Now and also online at thelantern.com. There'll also be an expanded look at Buckeye hoops in this week's episode of Chalk Talk. Also be sure to visit us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for more news and sports updates. Thanks for watching.